welcome back to Genfanad. It is time for some more combat. We are level 12. Well, at least melee level. Ranged is a whole separate thing, which we're not going to really worry about right now. Anyways, as we are level 12, we will get regular base experience from level 12 enemies. And I think that's a pretty reasonable way to continue training all our stats here. So we're going to go do some level 12 things. And we have a lot of options. There are 7 enemies that are level 12. Some of them more useful than others. We got forest spiders, goblin warlocks, leaf boys, forgotten squires, hogs, frogs, and goblins. Specifically not warlock goblins, apparently. But the warlock goblins are the first enemy that we want to go face. They've got a drop that we are interested in having. The bronze kite shield recipe. Probably one of the first recipes we can really go for here. It should be... These are level 12 goblins. We need to find the warlock ones. They're over near the tent or something over here. Something like that. Very specifically, need to fight the correct versions of things. These are level 7 goblins. Is that them? Yeah, goblin warlock. What do you call a power-hungry mage that can't do magic? Mysterious. Right, let's see how we face here. See how we fare. Previously, our armor was doing very well. These guys don't have any, like, weapons or anything. They're mages that can't use magic. So. 1 coin! Oh boy. Alright. Let's see what we can get as drops here. I don't know if we're going to stick around if/when we get what we're looking for. The recipe. Get a few coins. It's always good. Took a few damage. We've got our low quality rat and potato platters. The regular ones. Because we don't get any extra healing from any of the other versions right now. I'm taking a little bit of damage. Let's see how much experience we get here. And we're just fading in. How cool. XP was 58.5. That's acceptable. Similar to what we were getting last level. But now that's been nerfed, so this is now better. There's a fist card. That'll be useful. If we want to do some magic and stuff. Alternatively, that entire system might just end up getting completely reworked, so whether or not we really worry about that in the future is a question. We could at least get a few levels. Wouldn't be a bad idea. They don't seem to be able to hit super hard at all, so that's good. Get a little bit here. And the coins stack at least, so that's better than getting a whole bunch of random drops that don't really work out for us. If these are 50-something XP each, we need 3,400, then 3,800, 3,800. With that number of kills available, we probably should get the recipe drop. It's uncommon, so see how that goes. Here's a low-quality iron shield. 20 defense required, gives 28 armor. Compare that to our high quality bronze, which only gives 16 armor. Wow. There is tin ore. Alright. I don't know if I really want that in the bank right now. If we want to get tin ore, it's going to be in a situation where we really want to go do a bunch more mining and forging and such. We also bury some of these bones. Get some piety experience, which still doesn't do anything. It's the thought that counts, though. I can always just go sell it for a coin in a store or something. That'd be fine. We are taking some damage. We're definitely taking some damage. Whether using these more complicated foods are really worth it for right now. I mean, we turned everything into plated food, so we can't really decide whether or not we use it. I used 4 of them, we're only to this far. Well, I guess it depends how long we're here and how strong other enemies might end up being. Really just here to get the recipe. Other than that, we could have some better options available. It seems like these are the best one to go for here. Bronze kite shield recipe. Yep. And there's a lot of recipes out here. This is just the start of this system. Might also be able to get this recipe from some other enemies, but they're higher level. Level 21 and 36. Don't know if you really want to get a bronze recipe from something level 36. It's a system. Ow. Yeah, we're going to need to bank quite a bit for these with all the damage we're taking here. That's okay. Could be worse. And there's always the idea that we could just go and buy a bronze kite shield or buy the recipe. I like to do a little bit of stuff for ourselves here. And if we get the bronze kite shield, we might end up wanting to try to go make a high quality bronze kite shield, because that would be better. And then we would take less damage as we continue to farm things. And presumably that's going to be the best shield we can use until later. We get like 20, so we can use iron stuff. The question does then become, do we worry about using two-handed weapons? Because we would definitely do more damage, but would also lose out on all the defensive stats of a shield. Kind of depends on where you're fighting stuff, I guess. If you're close to a bank, like we are right now, relatively, you could probably get away with using the two-handed weapons to do more damage and fight stuff faster. You would just use more food. That'd be okay. But if you want to go on long adventures, get a lot of stuff going, probably could be worth it to bring the shield. I don't think there's any taking stuff on or equipment swapping. Can't do that in combat. Yep. That would be awkward, to say the least. And I don't think by the time we can use iron, we're really going to need a low-quality iron shield. Pretty sure we could just already make iron equipment right now. And we would make at least regular quality. That's another reason that we should probably look into mining iron. Using that for our forging and stuff. Just so we have a nice big supply when we want to continue on to the next tiers of things. We got a decent amount of bronze. We can probably make it through the rest of all this. Let's just die here. It's also an option, I guess. Yeah, probably going to need to bank after this one. That's okay. You even just go down to the store here. Sell the things we don't really need. I'll sell the 1 tin and the 2 iron shields. Overall, this is fairly profitable, all things considered. Got 34 coins just from picking stuff up. I'm sure in the future there's going to be better money-making methods. But it just ties into going along with the other goals we got going. So that works out. Trying to get the recipe, trying to train combat. Got a decent way into attack here at least. Work in progress. For sure. But yeah, if we could get the recipe, then we could try to make the shield. It'd probably be a good strategy. So that for 1. These sell for 10 each. Not bad. Especially for a shield we're really not ever going to use. I'd rather have 10 coins. Yeah, we can get away with that. Probably. We can probably get away with that. We could technically keep one in our bank. I don't think it's a huge deal. Check the foraging skill here. Iron equipment. Yeah, we can already make almost everything in the iron equipment category. Yeah. Everything that doesn't require a recipe that we don't already have. So yeah. Yeah. If we wanted to make iron shields, we totally could. So, I don't think we're gonna sell for a low quality iron shield, taking up a bunch of bank space and anything. Some more fist cards, some more wind cards. Didn't have very many of those. Alright, let's grab out more food this time, just to prolong the trip. We really need to get, at this rate, we'll probably be able to use up some of the lean and fatty recipes here. Because we're going to have enough time where we have either strength or defense higher. Again, it does matter if these are the only enemies we're fighting, if any of the other enemies that we might fight are stronger or weaker. Maybe don't need us to have food for them. Really depends. Really depends. Here's a bloom. Grab that. Let's see what the other drops we could get here would be. We got the bones. That's always, which is nice. Getting closer to 10 piety, but still 660 experience. 3 per bone. It's definitely not the fastest skill currently, but it doesn't do anything, so it doesn't need to be good, I guess. Either way, we could get some clay. We got the tin ore, the shield. Shield is slightly more common. And there's the kite shield recipe that we're trying to get. Coins are common, can confirm. Fist and wind cards, very doable here. And that's pretty much it. So, not a huge drop table, but it doesn't have to be. Coins, cards, things you're really always going to want to have. So, it works out. It works out. Each of these are 50 some XP. That's a good number. 58. Call maybe like 60. 50. We will see if we get lucky or unlucky If we get unlucky, we realistically could go all the way through level 12 here without getting the recipe. Which would be unfortunate. Then we'd probably just need to continue on in our efforts to get the recipe drops. Sure that there's going to be much rarer ones in the future too. Really depends on what we're up against. Does give a good reason for training stats and all that. That works out. We're still taking damage, that's for sure. 1 coin. Yeah, getting the coins is perfectly fine. A reasonable drop table, all things considered. Not a huge, bloated number of items, making it an issue to hold everything you're getting. Just coins, cards that stack, which is always great, and a few uncommon things that you could just not pick up or go and sell. Easy enough. Easy enough. Alright. I think this is basically what we're going to be doing now. I don't know if we would say it's faster or slower experience or anything compared to other stuff we've done. Probably more profitable though. And more food. More food used. Not a huge number of spawns here either. That's not a huge problem. We're not killing them fast enough that that's really concerning or anything. So, we're just going to keep at it here. Fight them till we run out of food, sell some stuff to the shop, go to the bank. Or maybe we'll just get the recipe and then we'll have to decide what we're doing after that. It really is up in the air. All comes down to the drops. Very good. Oh, yeah, I guess I got it. I thought that was just a card. It's the same shape as a card. Alright. Well, let us sell some things. Run away from these goblins. Yeah, look at that. Bronze kite shield recipe. Teaches you how to make bronze kite shield. Shocking. Amazing. Oh, yeah, go for it. Want to learn this? Yep. Yep, we should go make that kite shield then. Seems like a great plan. Didn't quite get the attack level, so here we are. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can make a high quality bronze kite shield. That'd be worthwhile. Let's sell some stuff. Don't need this tin. Got 2 more shields. So, a very profitable day, all things considered. Let's see. So we learned the recipe, but we didn't actually learn the recipe. We can't just look at it in-game without going to the anvil, figuring out what we need to be doing. Forging. Make bronze kite shield. Requires 2 bronze sheets and a rivets. Ah yes, rivets. And we can never get high quality in a reasonable time. So we're going to be going 2 high quality bronze sheets and a regular rivet. That should be good enough. Only requires level 5, so our level 20 forging should allow us to do pretty good here. One would hope. So I'm going to just keep picking up all these. Just keep picking up all the blooms. Do we want to use a bloom here while we forge possibly just a handful of bronze things? I mean, if we use it, we'll still be able to get more experience out of it doing combat, so I think we do. I think we do. probably not going to get a lot of experience here, depending on how much we actually use it. Here we go. Put some stuff away. And by some stuff, I mean all the stuff. We did use up all the low-quality ram potato platters, though, so that's something. Gonna keep the high-quality regular shield here until we have something better. If we inspect this, it is 16 armor. Ooh, can we even wield the bronze kite shield? Good question. Requirements, 15 defense. Ah, can't even use it yet. Alright, it's fine. Defense. Yeah, it's part of the plate set. So we just put it up here with the other bits of the plate set. So technically this is not going to help us right now. But we have the option of making it, so I think I'm going to. Just sounds like a good time overall. So, drink. And then hammer. That'd be helpful. And then we can take some normal quality bars. 12. That's probably too many. And then the high quality make the sheets. I'm not going to waste any high quality bars trying to make rivets. It does not really work out. Okay. So we're not likely to get much of this experience in foraging, but I think it's still worth it. Really depends. Really depends how much we have to try here. The whole actually making the things is still just awful experience. So, it's okay. It's okay. We will do our best. And with the amount of experience we were getting in combat, we'll be able to use up the rest of it no problem. So, that's okay. Let's get here. Here's a bunch of... Well, that's that. The anvil here. Yeah. A few more changes to this, I think, there was. Like that. Make some rivets. Bronze rivets. Go. And sheets. Add the bronze bar. Put the same one on there. That's alright. Make the bronze sheets. Looking for 2 high quality. Start with a low quality, not a great start. 1. There we go. And then, yeah, there's a new system in here where we can click in here to add the things. It doesn't quite... If you have different qualities of things, it doesn't quite work how you might want it to work. So you can either make a plate or a kite shield. I'll make the kite shield. High quality. 1 and done. There you go. That's what you like to see. And while we're here, let's use up the rest of these. Making other stuff. We use these with the high quality bars, I guess. Since we're here. Alright, there you go. So, this one has 23 armor. That's a little bit better. And we don't need these other high quality shields. Or this regular shield. Yeah, it's 46 gold from that. Decent. Alright. Now we need to decide what we're going to fight next. The Goblin Warlocks were decent for the coins and cards, but the main thing I wanted there was the recipe, and we got it, so that's done. We're going to go fight forest spiders. They don't drop much of interest. Spider Eye, low quality marbles, just random unstackable things you can sell for a few coins. So that's not super worth it. We go fight Leaf Boys. They are very common wind and earth cards. So that'll give us more of the wind cards, which could be useful. Currently the wind cards is one that we have few of. But fist cards is really something we're looking for. My equipment back out. On. Good. And get some food. You know how strong what we're going to be fighting next is going to be. Let's see what our other options are. Forgotten Squires in the Zamak Ruins dungeon. Through the door near the Squirrely Grave Robber. Only accessible during the You Shall Not Pass Go quest. Or after, at least. And we have only in progress of that, so we don't have access to that location yet. So can't really fight them then. And the airdrops are not too impressive. They do drop fist cards, though. So, Frogs. Drop some water cards. Frequently drop nothing. They drop frog item. Some dies. Probably not. Regular level 12 goblins. Rare drops of gems. A bronze sheet. Low quality iron mace. Just a whole pile of stuff that's only kind of valuable. Not really worth going for here. That is foraging. I can't get to the squires. A chest of trinkets. Mysterious. Full of junk. Worth a few gold. And there's also hogs. If we go fight hogs, we could get the departed pigs. Go sell these. Just finding things on the ground. If we fight the hogs, we can get departed pig, which we can then use for things. Cooked pork can be turned into pork and vegetable medleys with the roast cabbage vegetable medley platter, which is cabbage, onions, and peas. That's a little complicated as a recipe goes. Lean cooked pork. 15 cooking. Got 17 cooking. Don't really need another recipe here. Maybe. Departed pig from level 12 and 25 hogs. There's 2 different levels we can get pig at. Efficiently, at least. Don't know if we really need another bit of different kinds of food in here right now. I don't think we can even make the trays yet. It's 15 cooking for just the pork and 26 for the roast potato vegetable medley pork combo. So I don't think that's very solid. 26 is a mile away. We'd have the hogs sitting in here that entire time probably. Because we really probably would not want to just have the cooked pork. I mean, we could. The combo with the medley, that's a lot of pieces. I don't know if that's super worth it. We're getting a lot of bang for our buck with just X plus potato. This is X plus potato plus another thing plus another thing. Pork and vegetable medley. Fatty pork. medley. It's an onion vegetable medley. Interesting. So you make a... There's two different things here. There's a pork and vegetable medley fatty, and a fatty pork and vegetable medley. One uses a potato vegetable medley, which is potato, onion, carrot. And the other uses an onion vegetable medley, which is greens, onion, peas. Both of them are level 26 though, so we really can't make that at all yet. We could just go with the regular cooked pork. Feels a decent amount. Would be potentially a slightly lower, or an equivalent heal. Just the pork. Because the combo is much too high level. Much too complicated. Wind and earth cards. We don't really have very many wind and earth cards. I want to do these. That's water. Extract an ore for 3 earth cards. Water, earth, and fire. Not super excited about card stuff, really. How about we just go for the hogs? Get a few cooked pork we can use. Don't really want to get into the beef and potato trays, since those heal a lot. It'd be nice to save those for continuing forward here. So I think, while I look for where the hogs are at, we're going to go sell these to a shop. You're not a general store, are you? You're just a specific store here. They sell the bronze full helm recipe, which we already have, I think. Alright. I think we bought that. Either way. We're gonna go find some hogs. They are level 12. They spawn in 2 locations, it seems. Southwest of Plenty. So pretty far from a bank. This was over near the merchant area. Down that way. Closer to all the farms down there. So that's pretty far from a bank. And the other option is north of Zemak Castle. It's like right back where we already were. Alright. So we just go up the mountain, through the castle, and back around outside. Should be able to get over there. Picking these up got us 5 coins. Yay. Yeah, I think this will be a good way to go. And there's even a cooking range up there, but we can't actually cook the departed pig. Gotta do the butchery part first. So some foxes over there. Yeah, it's not really the direction we need to be. I think we're just gonna go that way. We'll see how strong the hogs are. And blow through all this XP. Yeah, this is a combat XP boost at this point. Well, that's okay. We'll see if the hogs do less damage. That'd be ideal. And if you're gonna drop a item every time in the form of hog, I think we probably won't need this many pieces of food. I mean, hopefully not. Again, depends how strong they are. They're level 12, we're level 12. It's gonna be a while till we get stronger defenses. We got a whole set of very nice stuff at level 15 defense. So that'll be good. It's an interesting tier system. At least it's not just from 10 and the same stuff until level 20. having the chain set and the plate set both exist does work nicely. Makes it so you can have a bit more defense in the middle there. So you don't start off being basically immune to damage with your full high quality plate set. And then by the time you're level 19, you're just getting annihilated. It depends on how all the monsters are scaled to, I guess. And hogs are not aggressive. Alright. Let's see what we get here. It's gonna be hog. We're gonna get hog. Really should not be surprised here. 87.8 XP. Oh, that's because of the bonus. It's 2/3 of that normally. I mean, I guess we will spam straight through our experience here. We're gonna get that much per hog kill here. We've got a mushroom. The mushroom can't see any snakes. There is 3 pieces of dried apple. These have any use? These things we want? Mushrooms. They're used in level 32 cooking. My goodness. Yeah, we don't really need those right now. They only sell for 1. I don't think we need the mushrooms. What's this on the floor over here? Scrap. Yeah, level 32. It's used in the venison and roasted mushroom stroganoffs. Wow. Okay. What are the dried apples for? Level 58 cooking. Fruit cake. Yeah, okay. I'll get right on that. No. And they only sell for 1. So, again, not super valuable. And they're only dropped from here. And the small green slimes. So if you're trying to make this fruitcake, you're gonna have a hard time, all things considered. And then they also can drop fat, which we get some just when we use the fatty meat anyway, so I don't think that's really worth picking up. We're gonna get more of that we know what to do with eventually. And we're not taking much damage so far. I think we can get away with not bringing as many pieces of food, which is also nice. So we're going to be going very positive on food here. Not using many of our rat and potato, but getting many hog. So eventually, this will be pork. Very good. And now we're very close to a level here. Which does bring up the question, with 13 attack, can we use a new weapon? The answer is no. Not until level 14. Switch to aggressive here. Go get some strength XP. We still got a decent amount of experience here we can get. So we'll just speed this up ever so slightly. I mean, speed up by 50%, but yeah. I haven't been getting many of the dried apples and mushroom. That's okay. That's good. Oh, there's some. There's the fat. No thanks. So we're gonna get 2 more levels here. A strength level and a defense level. And we will see after that how many departed pigs we end up with. I think we could probably just end up going through these, turn them into cooked pork, use that up first, or maybe after we use up all the rat. Depends on how much we fight things. Bank space is a continued concern, obviously. Here we go. Lots more of this. And with this hog, we will get a level. 13 strength. Amazing. Now we can switch to defense. And now lean food will heal more. Sounds good. Been using roughly 1 piece of food per inventory of hogs. So, a very good return in the food department. So now, just gonna keep on doing this for another 3,800 XP. Going quite nicely. And this will be the final hog, presumably. Level 13 defense. Very good. Technically, we could stay here, keep fighting the hogs, but now we are level 13, so we're going to be getting less experience here. So, probably going to have a look to see if any level 13 enemies look enticing. But that'll have to be for later. Let's go see how many departed pigs we ended up with. It's a decent amount. But on the way there, in one of my many trips back and forth between the hogs and the bank, I saw someone using the blacksmith's anvil here. Previously, these were cosmetic up here in Zamock Castle. But after completing one of the quests, I think it's the one with the princess here in the castle, a new reward was added to that, where you can now use these anvils, which is a very nice spot for an anvil, because you can easily click between it and the bank, which is very nice. No more will we have to walk all the way down to Cent from the bank here. So that'll speed up the actual item creation portion of forging by at least a little bit. And that'll be nice because we have all these bars that we could use. But as far as pigs are concerned, we have 133. That's pretty good. We also have 27 rats, which are kind of taking up a space in the bank. All this flax we could use. We're going to hold on to the oak logs for at least a little bit, because those are difficult to come by for us. But yeah, one of the main things that's going to help with bank space is moving on up to our plate armor set, because then we can get rid of the complete chain set here, so that'll be nice. But we're not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Level 13. But we'll see if we want to continue fighting stuff. Or maybe we could go try a quest. Really depends how we're feeling. We still have quite a few in progress. Let's see if one of those look nice, and if we have the requirements and all that. It's a process. It's the whole thing. Next time. Goodbye.